Namaste, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, Sat Sri Akal, Assalamu alaikum, Kemo Nacho, and whichever part of the world you are, very warm welcome to my channel Laurel's Gardening Tips and How to Grow Plants. So here we are in our next video. I'm going to quickly show you how we're going to grow a tomato plant. So we all love tomatoes, we use them in our cooking, and this is some important tip wherein I will show you how we're going to grow a tomato plant. So let's quickly start our video. So I have a pot here, an empty pot, right? And you can view my previous videos on how to utilize or make your own flower pot. If you don't have the money to buy a pot, or if you don't want to purchase a pot, you can always make your own pot at home with the daily things what we use. So you can watch my previous video wherein I have shared you the tip on how to buy or make your own pot qualities. So here, like I said, I have this mud which I purchased from the supermarket, and I'm going to add this into the pot. So this is an empty pot here, we can see holes in it here, and I'm going to add the mud into the empty pot. So here we are, let's add the mud into the pot. So it's a bright morning here in Abu Dhabi, and it's a little bit windy. However, the sun has come out, but it's playing hide and seek. It's on and off the sun. So, but it's a bright evening, and it's a bright morning with the sun shining out nicely. So I'm filling the pot with mud, right? So as we know in all my previous videos also, we will always put mud only till half of the pot, till we reach the half of the pot. So we're simply adding mud into the pot. Here we are, and we'll share it half more so that you can see. Here I have filled half of the pot. You can see the shadow here till here. It's half here, and we will add I'll put a little more, in fact, to make it exactly half. There we go, and we have this half mud, a pot filled with half mud till here. So yeah, my hands are soiled with soil and we're gonna go ahead and add the tomato seeds. Now what you can basically do is, we can cut the tomato into half. You can slice it how we slice it into round pieces. You can simply cut the tomato and just simply put the slices of tomato on top of the soil. Alright, so if you do not have tomato seeds, or normally what you can do is you can dry the tomato seeds, or no need to dry, simply cut the tomatoes. Cut one tomato into 5 or 6 pieces, round pieces, how we put in our salads. Simply place them on the half brim of the soil. Alright, so since I don't have a tomato, I had purchased these seeds. So this is the tomato seed I had purchased, but you can, like I said, if you do not have any tomato seeds available, you can simply cut a normal tomato and add that, you can slice them into 5 to 6 pieces and simply place them above the half filled pot filled with soil. So here, this is how the tomato seeds look like. I'm going to show you. This is how they look like after they are dried up in the sun. It's the same thing, there is no difference. So if you have a tomato, that's much better. So I'm going to place this into the pot here, the seeds. Okay, so I'm placing them into the pot. You can see them. Here we go. These are the tomato seeds. So if you see, I have placed them into the pot. Yeah, the white seeds, you can see them. Here we go, a closer look. Alright, so that we don't drop half the soil, and we're going to add water. After we place the seeds, we're going to add water into the pot. So I have a half filled mug of water which I am going to add in the soil. So here we go. I've added the water and the water has started to drip. Wow, that's nice. So we have moist soil and the water has started to drip, and this is how it looks like. So we're going to add more soil on top of the pot, on top of the seeds where we added the water. I'm adding more soil on top of it. So we'll fill it up so that it gives more nutrients to the seeds and the seeds can start to sprout. So I'm simply adding the soil above the pot. So we have a tomato plant. In the previous video I showed you how to grow carrots, how to grow creepers, and this how to grow fenugreek plant. So this is my live tomato plant. So we all use tomatoes in our daily lives for eating, for our salads. So that will help us minimize our expenses on buying veggies from outside. As you know, veggies have become so expensive. You can grow them in your own mini garden home. So here I have filled the pot, but as you noticed I have left half an inch, right? So if I have a few seeds left, I can add them above it. Yeah, I have a few seeds left, so I'm adding them above the plant, above the soil, sorry. No need to add a few tomatoes above. If you have sliced the tomatoes and placed it in the mid of the pot, that is also fair enough. No need to add it above the soil, but since I had some extra seeds left, I placed it above the soil. So I'm going to add more soil a little bit above to cover it, and then I will pour some more water into it. So here we are. I have placed the soil here, which is exactly 2 inch, or you can say approximately 2 inches. I have left a gap so that once they sprout, they can begin to grow. So I'll add a little bit of more water into it from my bucket. There we go. Let's add water on top of the pot. So here we are. I'm adding water. Okay, here we go. So this is how the water has started to drip, and this is how it looks like. So here we are. That is how we can grow a tomato plant. So hope this video helped you somewhere or the other, and hope it helps you to grow tomatoes brightly in your garden. So don't worry, in my next videos I will keep showing you the growth of the plants and how long it takes for a plant to grow, and I will keep showing you the status of the growth of all the plants. So first was the carrot, then we have the creepers, then we have the fenugreek plant, and now the tomato plant. So this is Laurel signing off. For more garden tips, please continue to watch my videos if you like them and if it helps you in your daily life. So this is God Bless, Laurel signing off, and hope you have a bright weekend ahead of you. Bye bye for now. See you soon.